Hey there everyone, my name is GamePar and welcome back to another episode from the Minecraft Cafe, taking a moment to listen to the eerie sounds above the nether. I'm above the nether. I created a portal up here so I could get to some of the other places on the server a little easier, and I had a raid earlier on my island and I took care of it, but when I came through the portal I was immediately attacked by one of the members of the raids who had a banner, and it looks like he escaped my wrath and was hanging out here. So the moment I killed him, I got the ominous effect, whatever that's called. Yeah. So I don't want to go anywhere else, and I don't have any milk on me, and the moment I go back through my portal, a new raid is going to start. So I guess I'd better eat a golden apple, make sure my health is good and strong, and, well, just kind of get it over with. Alright, I am here, and the moment I head down here, a raid will start. There we go. The raid has begun. Oh, and I've got a skeleton horse. I named him Skinny. So my question is, where is this raid going to spawn in? Let's throw... I don't see it yet. Oh, there they are. They're coming in from that way. Let's throw our hitboxes on, because that's going to give us a little bit of an advantage here. Hopefully, I manage to do this without dying this time, and hopefully my skinny horse doesn't die. Oh, I know what I should do. This would be oh, well, give me a moment. This would be a smart thing to do. Okay, got him. Next raid will be coming in, so let's get to our little outpost thingy here. Oh, missed the landing. Ooh, okay. If there's an evoker, we'll want to get rid of them first. Okay, there's that one taken care of. Next raid's probably gonna have evokers. I really need to get rid of those trees. Okay, I'm hunting them through the trees now. There we go. Next raid incoming. Better get into place, because this is gonna be a big one. And if I'm right, they're gonna come in right over there. Aha! So I think they're all in the little valley here now, which makes them a lot easier to take care of. No, there's Vex! I'm out. The Vex make this whole thing a lot more difficult. There's 2 remaining, and I think one of them is the witch out in the water. Whew. No, that witch right there. And is it done? Sweet victory. Sweet, sweet victory. Ooh, finally. That is a pain when they come in. Well, in that we got Evoker's head, Vindictor's head, Pillager's head, and we got, what, 5 more Totems of Undying. So let's put all this stuff away, and then we should probably take some time to trade with villagers a little bit and get some sweet, sweet deals. And of course, we've got these saddles, which are just gonna go in the trash. So I figured I should probably take advantage of this whole, you know, victory, whatever it's called, thing. yeah, Hero of the Village. That's what it's called. And trade up with the villager while I've got good prices. But, you know, harvesting these crops, especially like the pumpkins and the melons that give you the most XP and the most emeralds, is really time consuming and tedious. So I think it's definitely time to make a melon and pumpkin farm. Now, if I'm being honest, the next farm I was going to make was an iron farm, but I made a little deal with Rail the other day. He needed sand for a guardian farm, and I had a shulker worth of sand just sitting out, and, well, he gave me 15 stacks of iron blocks in trade for sand. I think I would have been happy with 15 blocks, but yeah, 15 stacks of blocks. So I've got enough iron to last me for a little while, so I don't have to really worry about that too much. But we need to get going on a pumpkin melon farm. So that is going to be the goal of today's episode because doing it this way. Oh, that's the composter you can hear over there. Doing it this way just doesn't really cut it. So let's get going. Well, it's official. We've updated to the latest snapshot, and, well, all these anymore are noise machines. Yep, they don't work. Zero tick has been patched. But before we did that, we did get all these full of paper, and we did manage, well, let's just pop down here to get all of these full of bamboo, plus whatever happens to be in here. There, that's where it got full to. So yeah, we didn't do too badly, given the fact that they were about to nerf them. So, yeah, I guess it's time to... Let's hop up here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There's no way up there. I guess it's time to simply reclaim resources. I just had a thought. You know, the raids really make the villager trading so much better. So, maybe once I get a pumpkin melon farm going and I've got some villager breeding, maybe I should build for myself a raid farm. That would be super cool. So you may not recognize this tuft of ground here. I've done a little bit of work on it. I have shaved it off. I've covered it with grass. Yes, this is the slime island. Just down here is our slime farm. And this is where we are going to build our pumpkin and melon farm. So let's turn on the grid borders, and so we are going to keep the farm within one chunk. So essentially the top of our T for our slime farm is going to be where we are going to build the creeper farm, not creeper farm, the pumpkin and melon farm. I've got so many farms going, I'm losing track of which one's which. So I've got a shulker of lime concrete, and we're just gonna keep in along the same lines. Oh, I'm getting a little bit tired. I might have to go to take a nap. Yeah, so let's get this thing started. It's gonna go up in the sky a little bit just to give us space underneath for pumpkin and melon storage, because I tell ya, there's gonna be a lot of it. A ton of pumpkin and melon storage going on. So working on the area, I've got the redstone down. I'm going to lay the tracks down, but I want to make sure that I had the spitty outy mechanism going on here. And so I think I have it correct. Let's check to see if this eye gets spit out. Perfect. Just a quick update on the progress. I have the water streams in place and the hopper areas underneath them, along with the chests. The chests are just there to realign the storage because I've got some areas here where I want to be able to make use of the full storage space. So my next job is to fill this wall with hoppers pointing towards the south, and then the same thing here pointing towards the north. And then attached to those will be shulker boxes for the actual storage. So it's coming along pretty well. Once I get the storage all done, I'll be able to actually start building the farm, and we will get pumpkins and melons just rolling in here. Well, the storage system is complete, and boy, was that a lot of shulker boxes. And I did a little bit of maths, and I can store up to 3,744 stacks of pumpkins and the same number of stacks of melon slices at one time. So that is quite a bit. You'll also notice up top that I have a few additional hoppers. Now, those are going to be used as our overflow system. And I'm going to do a little bit of a different overflow system. This is going to be a composting overflow system. So if I fill up on either the pumpkins or the melons, they're automatically going to go to the overflow system, which is going to be a set of composters. So if this completely fills up, it'll also be a bone meal farm. Also, you'll see this little trusty thing that I've got in my hand. I was just working away here, and all of a sudden, I just got pinged with you know, one of these things, the tridents. And well, you know, I've been trying to kill the trident-wielding drowns all since the season began, and they've been dropping nothing. Well, this one finally dropped a trident, so here we go. I got it. It's going to go in my ender chest, and we're going to figure out something that we want to enchant this with in a little bit. Well, I thought I would take a pass on the overflow protection, well, the composting portion of the overflow system for the while, because I realized it's going to take quite a while before this huge storage system gets full. So I thought I'd move right on to the sorting system for this. So let's pop up to the pumpkin sorting area, and I will let you see what's going on. And of course, I land right in the gap, meaning I have to go all the way up here again. Ouch. Oh well. So this is a standard item sorting system, and it's got to do with the signal strength based on how many items is in the hopper here. So if there are less than 41 items, the hopper underneath is locked, and it will just accumulate here. Once 42 items goes in, it sends a pulse just long enough that it unlocks the hopper underneath and lets that one item through, and that's how we do the sorting on here. First person I saw to do this particular design was Impulse SV. So definitely not my idea. I'm not smart enough with redstone to figure this thing out, but smart enough to figure out how to use it in my builds. So I've got the first filter in here, and I've just got to grow enough pumpkins and melons to do the rest of the filters. Both sorting systems are now in place, and I've got probably the first 4 or 5 slots. Yeah, first 4 slots on both of them at least. All okay, Guardians. I'll get to you sooner rather than later. Yeah, so 4 slots in each one, 5 I think over on the pumpkin side, have their filters inside. That's more than enough to get us started. So the next step is to actually start building the farm itself. All right, so the growing area for the pumpkins and melons is done, and as you can see, we're already starting to get some pumpkins and melons growing. So what I need to do is get the harvesting portion of this in place. So if I remember properly, an observer, and I think this was a little tricky if I remember properly, an observer has to go on top of the plant. Let's see, I might need to get a little bit of height here to do this. So observer going on top of the plant like that. Then, so let me get these all on the plant here. Really have to look for that faint line. All right, then I need to put a block on top of the observer like this. It's going to transfer the redstone signal. Then I need to put a note block here. Then I need to come down and crouch to place the piston if I remember nope. If I remember properly. There we go. Yeah, this is a little tricky to do. And I need to make sure that we don't have any of these grown plants in the way. Oh, that's a rocket. And that's a misplaced piston. There we go. First row in, and I'm just going to be repeating this all the way along here. So That didn't fire simply because the plant that grew was right here. If this had grown and there was an observer on top of it, the piston would have gone down, breaking it, and it would have been collected by the minecart that's underneath here. So I'm going to just tile this all the way across, and that'll be the first level of this thing done, and we will actually be starting to collect those pumpkins and those melons. Well, it looks like everything is working. The whole thing is fully tiled in. Let me show you, let's see, where is my viewing area here? Aha! There we go. So this is what it looks like from the inside. And I've got glass and glowstone right in the middle where the water is, just to help keep everything well lit and growing. That almost crushed me. You can barely see these things grow by the time they get crushed and out of the way. Also, yeah, I had to make a few adjustments to the sorting area because I forgot that I needed to put filters in the whole thing for it to work. So, this is working like a charm. However, it is going to be a very loud machine unless I do something about that. So, I've got these slabs in my inventory. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover, and I've got a shift click to do this. Each of these note blocks, or every time a piston fires, it's going to make noise, and nobody wants a noise machine. I mean, that's what zero-tick farms are now. All they are noise machines. Noise reduction in place, so those blocks aren't going anymore, and we are starting to get things coming on in. Once this fills up a little bit more, I'll be able to properly deal with the filters up there. But that essentially is the first level of the farm functioning. And if we head over here, we should have melon slices in here. That is good. That means that everything is functioning as it should. Now, all I need to do is tile this up. Oh, you can see that they're going in, and we should be able to watch them come in here. We should be able to watch them come in. Well, I'll have to check that out, but yeah, the melon slices should be coming in. But all I need to do now is tile this up to make it more efficient for it to work faster. And fast it does. It's been a few days since I recorded the last clip. I've just been doing some work around the island and, you know, just grinding out some creepers at the creeper farm. And boy, has this thing ever produced. I mean, here we are at the third row of shulker boxes from the end. And if I hop up here, that box is completely full and it's already starting to fill up this one here. Actually, it's probably filling up the hopper in behind the shulker box, but yeah, this is filling up like mad, which means we need to get the overflow system in place pretty quick. But we were up to something last night on the server that I think you should check out. So check out these clips of what we got up to last night while I get this overflow system set up. So gentlemen, what? We are here for one reason and one reason alone. We are here to take care of the menace of the end. That unspeakable creature named Bessy.
Bessy.
Bessy. Bessy must die.
Cue heroic music.
Well, that was a whole lot of fun. We have the end open to us now to easily go back and forth. So, killing the wither is going to be a lot easier. We can go get shulker boxes, but take a look at this. I've got the overflow composting system done. That means that this farm is complete. That's right. All done. And it is really producing those pumpkins. Let's take a quick look and see just how this is looking. You can see all the way up, it is producing pumpkins and melons and bringing them down into the storage area, swooping around and being sorted into the various different areas. This thing is working like a charm, and very, very soon, you can see just how far along those melons are getting. We're actually going to get into the compost overflow. That is pretty awesome. But that's all the time that we have for today's episode. I hope that you've really enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you hit that like button. If you're new to my channel or you haven't done so yet, why not hit that subscribe button today and make me a very happy GamePar. As always, please do take a few moments and check out the other Minecraft Cafe members well worth your time to do so. But for now, this has been GamePar from the Minecraft Cafe. Have a great day, everyone.